When we ride through your motherfucking hood, we throwing them double B's up out the window. Yeah, and when you spot us in the motherfucking club,
Check Mullet, check Mullet, Mullet formation, Madden All-22 scheme breakdown. Took it to college, Oklahoma State, Mike Gundy. Skunk without the stripe looking ass nigga. That mullet is mighty fine. Switch it up a little bit. Gonna bring you a scheme instead of bringing you, your normal NFL game rewind all 22 film. An underutilized scheme is why I wanted to bring it up. It's the pistol full house zone blocking scheme. Now Oklahoma State runs this really well. You can go to any game. This was the Bedlam game, and they ran this probably 8 to 10 a pop. Just in the first half, they probably ran it 10 to 12 times. Shift to it, motion to it. They can get into this in a lot of different ways, and one of the pieces that you would carry this over to Madden on would be if you had those H-back, fullback, tight end type guys. But this is truly like, I guess from a personnel standpoint, 12 personnel, I don't care what number you put on the tight ends. These guys is like 6'4", 6'5" receivers, not really power blockers, but all they're doing within the scheme is blocking most dangerous and cleaning up the mess. If we slow it down right here, it is the O-line has that outside zone flow. Now, the two up backs, H backs, tight ends, whatever you want to call them, they're basically the strong side guy is going to cut off or block most dangerous. If there's nothing off the edge, he can lead up, he can get second level. The backside guy, they do it a couple different ways to where it's still most dangerous in zone for him. So he can either cut off, get second level, cut off that weak side backer, or he can almost lead to where they shift him over here. They've got a weak side stretch when they shift him over. They've got a strong side outside zone when they shift him over. But it's still zoning, and still you have two up backs blocking most dangerous. I was doing some research kind of on this with Mike Gundy, being an air raid guy, and a lot of, as you can see in the beginning, I posted an article. A lot of the Oklahoma State alums are concerned that Oklahoma State has gotten so far away from air raid with this high floor offense, and they have so many power looks, but it's so effective. And you can still shift these guys out. They still, when it's third down, can go empty. They can go 11 personnel, whatever it may be. But I would not get away from this. They don't turn the ball over. They don't do anything too crazy. But if you can get your O-line comfortable with this, and especially those tight end H-backs comfortable with this, it's tough to stop. I didn't intend to do this on a Spice shoe, but what I was watching them in preparation for them playing Colorado tomorrow night in the Alamo Bowl, kind of trying to see what they're doing nowadays. I was aware of some of the stuff they did, but I didn't have a good grasp on their offense. If you wanted to carry this over to Madden, I did make an Oklahoma State custom playbook, Okstspice. It's got a lot of flex, H-back, inline tight end type stuff, which is really cool. They actually run some option as well, so they give you a lot to deal with. Mike McIntyre compared their offense to a mixture of between Oregon and Washington State, and I can completely see that. But they ran this up and down the field for the first half. They kind of got away from it. But it's tough. You can cut off guys on the backside a lot better when you're in that diamond look formation. What good is a diamond? And you can cut off the flow a lot better, but you can also make the adjustments to most dangerous because your head is up, you're looking, and you're not immediately on the line of scrimmage. And their backs are very good. Now, this run can go a number of different directions. With that cutoff tight end, it could actually go A gap. It could go outside, and I guess in theory you could cut it back as well, which is kind of tough, depending upon the footwork and the track of the running back. But I really didn't, like I said, I didn't intend on making a video on this. I just thought that this is something that does carry over to Madden. Whenever I see something that does that, I'll try to bring it to a video for you guys to see, and then you guys can let me know if it's something that you guys like. this is something, I think you could really run. The best way that I've seen it duplicated and carry over to Madden is pistol full house double ISO. Some of the other runs, there's a zone. There is like an outside zone that is not blocked well because the weak side tight end is always going to block the end instead of blocking the flow. So he's not blocking most dangerous. Now the O line does not necessarily have an outside zone track on this, but if most dangerous is blocked, this can go any direction. I think this is even a little bit more effective depending upon the vision that you have. It could go weak side, strong side. It can go up the middle. Um, but you got to have the right personnel to do this. I would say the more agile run block, H back, tight end type guys with awareness, because a lot of it is, look at the weak side guy here. He's going A gap, uh, and he's clearing out most dangerous. If you can get away from the block sheds on the first level, this can go to the house at any given point. But I'll upload that Okstspice playbook. You guys go ahead, you can download that. Um, I'll put in directions on how to download that, but let me know what you guys think about this. I think this is something you can build off of. Maybe shift to some other formations. The Bengals do have great personnel for it. They really don't have a fullback, so this is ideal. You can flip this run as well, and the beauty of it all, as I said, is that the backs have the ability to read and block most dangerous. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to download that book. I'm out.